everybody. We're back. It's some more us. That's why you're here. I'm hoping that's why you're here.
Or
As
us.
it's more us. I'm Amanda. The corset is,
Kathy.
and the man below is.
Tom.
He's from Scoop Hash. He's below because he likes to stay hydrated.
Yes.
You'll have to wait for him to edit that video to get the context of that joke.
Don't need the footage. So.
Oh my God. Of course, as always, we have to give a shout out to all of our sponsors because if it wasn't for them, we couldn't be doing this. So, of course, to the Gym City Comic Con, which is coming to you July 24th to 25th this year at the Dayton Convention Center. To the Champion City Comic Con, which will be coming at you in October of this year. To UVN, the Underground Video Network, that covers bases of all different types of conventions and all sorts of interviews from cosplayers to people in all forms of media. They've been doing this for 20 years. They old, but we love them. To Hazard Productions, independent comic creator. They have comics for all ages, for kids and for adults. To Sean Forney Illustration and their independent comics, Scarlet Huntress. And you can check out Hazard Productions versus Sean Forney Illustration every Thursday night and Friday night as they do a sketch off. They do a 30-minute sketch off. Their sketches are for sale. They give you the rules when they start off the sketch off, and you can just make sure that you follow both of them on all social media to find out what time they start, which is normally at 8 p.m. And of course, last but not least, Mess Comics, an amazing independent comic which takes place about the sewer systems right here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Woo! MSD.
Oh, I lost my co-host. She disappeared. Okay, bye.
She was camera shy.
Yeah, fizzy, shy. So, oh my gosh, Tom, you have a day off. What did you do all day?
I slept. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I woke up at like 6 a.m. I half edited a video for the YouTube channel. I went to sleep. Went back to sleep. I exercised. Probably in my sleep, and then I went back to sleep again.
God damn. How are you alive?
I have no idea.
He wasn't the last couple of days.
So, yeah, the last couple of days were rough, so it was needed.
And then this guy here is all telling me the other day, yeah, I'm looking at buying a house. And I'm like, man, you young people make me feel old and pathetic, like I've accomplished nothing in my life.
No.
Nah, that's not true.
They're all talking about their big, important jobs, and I'm like, I'm jobless. I'm going to buy a house. I live in a shack.
To be fair, mine's really not that important. I just, I had the benefit of having really good parents who instilled a very good work ethic in me. So, you know, it's like a really old person kind of thing to say, but I actually do legitimately believe I'm one of those people that just works harder than most of my age group does. So.
You and I have are very similar in that regard then, because as my dad does not care for jobs. He's very much against the system because he knows the system will fuck you over a lot. But my mother is the complete opposite, where you have to work hard, you have to be loyal to your job, and they'll treat you right. Which our jobs do treat us right. So I'm very much like my mother in that I'm going to put in 110% because I think it's necessary and I care about my job and I care about making sure that other people can do their jobs well. Just because they want to slack off doesn't mean I get to slack off.
Look, I have no problem with working and I enjoy working. Look at the amount of time I put into all of this. Even though I don't have like a 9 to 5, so I put all of my energy into this and brainstorming and talking to people and networking and all these other things and promoting and stuff. But Kathy, you know me, when I work. I have no problem with working. This is why I get the raises. The only problem is I work in customer service. If I could just remove the customer part of that customer service, it'd be a much better job.
Customer service is one of the hardest fields to work in, unfortunately.
And it's not even just customer service. It's fast food customer service that I'm always stuck in. So it's like, because there is nothing worse than when you're working at a job like that and this snotty person comes in and he's like, you're beneath me because you serve me at this fast food restaurant that makes you my servant. do you really want to know what happens when you're mean to a person like that who's touching your food? You really don't want to know. Because trust me, I don't. It still happens even in today's day and age because the company, all it cares about in fast food is their drive-through times. That's all that company cares about.
Oh yeah.
Like, so when you're that person that comes in and orders like 5-6 meals, and then you get snotty because they park you because they have to get the drive-through times because that's how the managers get their bonuses.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't do that. I'm just warning you. Don't do that. Like I worked at one and they had the cheeseburgers on sale for like 99 cents and somebody came through and ordered like 45 through their drive-through and I'm just like,
Oh,
Nice.
I'd kill him. I'd want him dead. I'd be like, no, you order online and you wait an hour.
you order online and you come in and you pick it up. If you want large orders, you go inside. The drive-through was always made. Fast food was originally intended not to feed your family, but for people on the go. Truck drivers, garbage men, people traveling. That's what it was intended to. It was never intended to be healthy, and it was never intended to feed your entire family. And a lot of people don't realize when I worked at fast food in high school, the drive-through times, the goal is the exact same today in 2021 as it was in 1997. That goal is the same. It hasn't changed even though the orders have gotten larger through the drive-through. It's ridiculous. What are you doing, child?
Sorry, I'm making chocolate milk.
We've all got priorities in life.
By the way, Tom,
Uh-huh.
based off of where your camera is, I'm putting you into the Kathy and Cassie club of the ceiling people.
Of the ceiling, yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's not because I'm holding it. It's because I have one of those like stands that's like a wireless charger or whatever for my phone, and my phone was not charged, so you know. That's my answer.
It's amazing how many of you guys use your phones. I'm like, computer, setup, camera, great. Speaking of, if you're not gonna help me co-host this, I'm moving your chair back so I can be centered.
I don't have the choice but the phone because my laptop for work is solely my laptop for work, and then my regular computer doesn't have a webcam. Well, it's not that I'm using the webcam right now, but.
And then your other laptop died.
It's under the bed. I haven't turned it on since I moved here, so I don't know if it still works.
Sounds like it's an unlikely prospect.
So my old laptop is a MacBook from like 2010.
Nice.
A MacBook Pro. I had it in college, and I was an art student, which means it went to all of my art classes, so it got a lot of paint and shit on it. It also lived through 4 years of ceramics, so it sat in my ceramics classroom covered in dust. So if I tried to turn it on, it would probably start a fire.
Fair enough.
And yet your laptop still is not as awesome as mine because mine has dial-up on it.
Yeah, we need to just throw that thing out.
Okay, buy me a new one. I'll throw it out.
I got you a gaming computer. I'm not getting you a laptop too, bitch.
Fair point.
Hey!
I got you a monitor. And I got you a new terabyte. So don't you talk to me about shit.
A new terabyte. You mean my 4 terabyte hard drive for the PS4?
4 terabyte hard drive, which you've already filled, I'm sure.
No. I have a terabyte and a half left. I might have a few games on my PS4.
You got too many games. Get rid of them.
Well, they're slow. Here's the funny part, Kathy, is because of the bearded wonder over here, I'm slowly having to incorporate everything that I do on PS4 into the PC. Which means now all the mods and all the things are going to have to go now into upgrading the PC to be able to handle hanging out with Tom and Shane and Josh.
Yeah.
Because I'm still having the hardest time with OBS. Like OBS will let me record a video, and unless we record up to like 2-3 hours and saves it, but it will not let me stream. It tells me there's not enough room to be able to stream off of OBS, and that's a complication that I'm having right now because it's like, but I'm a streamer. I'm on Twitch. I have a YouTube channel, but I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a Twitcher. Please, nobody clip that and take that out of context because I just heard what I said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the word streamer is probably there for a reason.
Let's use the word streamer. Twitcher sounds like
Twitcher sounds like you're
Sounds like
coming
you're
off
on
of a bad. Yeah,
I'm on
dude.
Pornhub. Yeah. Come check out AGP. They're Twitchers.
QDM intro.
Even though I know some people love that, but I'm a hentai haven girl. That's my channel.
Yeah, not as memorable of an intro though.
True. That was lovely.
I know. It wasn't as good as it should have been.
Mm-mm.
It's mostly chocolate milk.
Oh,
Well, no, I was finishing off with Diet Pepsi also.
Is
Fair
that like
enough.
the one Diet Pepsi that you're allowed to have a day on your new thing?
No, I drink the Diet Pepsi still. I just don't eat anything.
I ate a whole pea and then I drank a cup of coffee. I'm good for the day.
I supplement my food by eating lemons. That's basically my diet.
So basically, you have
Lemons.
the same problem that your sissy has with like 30 tons of salt in her system.
No, I don't. I don't have a lot of salt either. I don't use that much salt anymore because that's also not good for my blood pressure.
Salt. By the way, I have to say it was really nice. Garian put his comment into Discord, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're so happy you're okay." Blah blah blah. Here's Amanda. So I should return this coffin. I don't need it.
He wouldn't accept that coffin anyways. It's coming from America where we're like prone to disease.
It's contaminated.
Yeah, but what do you mean? We have to make so many of them that they're all quality.
Oof, oof, that's so true though.
Don't worry, guys. He's here all the time.
Oh yeah. Joke's on you. I invested in the coffin stock market. Just low key hoping.
People are dying. I'm investing in the coffins.
Yep.
Guaranteed jobs in 2020. Mortician. Okay, cool. I want to apply for that.
I don't know if you ever saw one of those political, like where they're like review, like interviewing people who voted for certain people that shouldn't be voted for. They interviewed the guy, and he's like, "Oh, this recession's not that bad. You know, people are losing their jobs and stuff, but my job's still going great. What's your job? I work for a debt collection company."
Yep.
Well, no wonder your job is still so good,
They're
sir.
not wrong. If you're working, I mean, it's a company that'll be around no matter what. So,
Man, original Ebenezer Scrooge be having a field day. It's the foreclosure. It's not season. It's here.
Foreclosure on the money lenders.
got him.
Scrooge just says dancing. I love 2020. No, dude, no. So, oh my gosh. What a year. By the way, tomorrow, big day. Anybody gonna watch it?
I don't have a choice. It's my job.
Watch what? The thingy thing? The big thing?
See, now I'm not going to ask you here, but I am going to ask you after what your job is, because now I'm intrigued because it's your job.
I told you what my job is.
I don't remember. I've drank since then.
Fair enough.
Where the fuck is my food?
Look, have you not figured out the things that I happen to pay attention to? DJ and Josh together. When you say things that break Josh in the middle of a video, those are the things that I remember. Oh, Kathy, he broke Josh.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there. You hear nothing from me. Josh, for almost a solid 5 minutes, is dying. He's literally dying.
It's great.
It was the greatest thing. I was just like, and I'm sitting here, and again, I didn't have the webcam or anything, so I'm just sitting here going, oh. Oh. No. Tom, you bad boy.
Not that you had a choice. I mean, you died and got stuck in an unrevivable area, anyways.
Yeah, but I was trying to get there.
That's true. You did try. I did witness you trying.
Look, I will be honest. I was never good at Rainbow Road and Mario Kart. What the hell did I think trying to even try to go through that? Bye, Kathy.
Oh, bye, Cassie.
She just yeeted. She'll be back. Oh,
I mean,
there
I was
she is.
that guy that picked Rainbow Road just to antagonize people, even though I wasn't good at it either.
Yeah. And you're like, it's like Rainbow Road. And I'm like, I was never good at Rainbow Road. Oh, man.
No one was ever good at Rainbow Road. People just got lucky at Rainbow Road.
I don't know.
And if you say otherwise,
Kathy
you're a
thinks she
liar.
could beat Dark Souls in one run, so obviously she should be able to do Rainbow Road. By the way,
Yeah, I still think I can beat Dark Souls without dying.
I played 3 with only dying once. I was pretty proud of myself. It also took me like several hours to complete because I played like an absolute puss, but it was worth it.
Kathy, hiding in a corner and not doing anything does not count as beating the game and not
Yes, it
dying.
does when the bosses kill you in one hit.
Hey, the computer that was going to lose at Tetris, who paused the game, said that I've never lost a game now. So you know what? That is how winning works.
This is why we can't have robot overlords.
This is look, because trust me, Kathy will come up with something. The game will accidentally crash or something like that, and what she's doing is she's pausing
Oh
and
no!
she's modding everything so she can beat it. It's kind of like when we were playing Uno that one time. Here's the rules. Kathy's winning. Kathy starts losing. Oh, here's the real rules to the game.
Hey, I can't do something like that in video Uno.
You did that at the family Christmas Uno.
That's different. That's family. We're all liars.
Fair point.
I don't lie. I
That's
slightly exaggerate a
fucking
small little
lie.
tidbit to my advantage.
Uh-huh.
Don't look at me like that, Tom. He's like, that's called lying.
That's
I
like it's a really roundabout way to just give the same answer.
I love the fact that he looks at me like, excuse you, what?
You have any idea how many sisters I have? You are so full of shit.
Yes, but see, I'm allowed to get away with it. I'm the oldest. She's the baby.
Yeah. See, I
I'm
never
the
got away with it.
oldest.
I'm the middle kid.
I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
Of course, I also remember when she did that, I had this ring on my finger and I punched her and left a welt on her arm too.
Well
Yeah,
done.
that hurt.
Well, yeah, I still have the ring.
I kept it as a souvenir.
But yeah, Kathy, if your game crashed, I wouldn't trust you. I'd be like, she's modding it. She went into God mode or something. Look, I did it. Where instead, you should be more like your sister when she played The Last of Us.
You know.
What was special about the Last of Us run?
Okay, so I've never finished the game. I only got to the first sneak point where there's like some clickers and some other things, and I had a brick, and I'm supposed to like throw the brick so they go over to, and like it's supposed to be like the first stealth thing that you do. Yeah, I messed that up. I just ran out with the brick in my hand, like, yeah, smash, smash, smash.
We kept telling her too, just like, you gotta be stealthy, and she's like, I didn't know this game had stealth in it. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a zombie game. Of course it's got stealth.
I'm not stealthy in 7 days to die either.
I mean to be stealthy in 7 days. You whack people with a sledgehammer.
I mean,
She's right though.
I'm just saying, did I pass it? I passed it. It worked out.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, I should have been smart and watched somebody play the game, but everybody's like, oh, it's such a great game, and if you watch it, you'll lose the experience. So I have never, still to date, seen any of The Last of Us past that, and that's the original. I mean, I kind of know because of what I do in this industry. Well, I know the girl lives because, hey, she's in the sequel.
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoiler. Oh, and the guy lives until the sequel.
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoilers. But
Yeah, but what a sequel though.
it's a game that and the worst part is we lost the footage. We were doing it for the 24-hour live stream 2 years ago, and somehow the Elgato that I was borrowing and the OBS did not save it, and YouTube did not save it because I streamed it on YouTube at the time because I was still with YouTube then.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it really was. And then, of course, because we had that complication, so people weren't able to donate that day.
Oh, yeah, that too. That sucked.
Yeah, it did.
That's a good time.
Come here. But I mean, we had a great time. We got Papa John's to sponsor us to do it. And with their sponsorship, they donated to the cause, and they gave us free pizza. And then I just like doing it because I have everybody there. And then there was the Dennis is playing Ratchet and Clank while Amanda's sleeping in the background. Which I would have loved to have kept that because Dennis was talking to me. I was asleep. I was answering him, commenting on the game while dead asleep. It was funny.
That's awesome.
Because
I devastated people in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, you
Which
did.
is funny too because I wasn't wearing headphones and that game's pretty hard to play with headphones, but I still massacred people.
Yeah, you did. But you were playing your Ultimate Killer.
I was playing Trapper, that is correct. And I don't lose with Trapper, so it was a little unfair.
Even though you'll always win. You'll always win when Dennis plays in your Trapper. Okay, I'm putting this trap. No. Okay, so let me set this up. So Dennis, we were on a map that she couldn't hid the traps, and so she was just putting them in the doorways and during pallet drops. You could see the traps clear as day, and Dennis kept getting caught in them, one after another after another. Kathy walks in. Cassie is working on a generator. Kathy calls out to everybody. Everybody come here. Everybody comes there. She puts the trap down. I'm putting a trap right here. Don't step here. Kathy walks away. Dennis walks through the door and gets trapped. I'm hiding in a corner just in case Kathy decides she wants to be mean to her sister because that's what Kathy does. And I am laughing so hard. I thought I was going to piss myself because Kathy's trapper just walks back in and she goes, "Seriously? Dennis, seriously? I don't know who you are. Stop calling my phone. It's 8:30 at night. Leave me alone." Oh, man, since they made the announcements of Gym City, I don't know what it is with people, but they can't send messages via Facebook at a decent time. And because of what I do, I keep my notifications on Facebook so my phone rings when somebody leaves a message. Why the hell can they not send a message between maybe 10 a.m. and 10 p.m.? Why do they have to wait till 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or in the morning, or 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to send a message?
Because
Dude,
that's when they're awake.
Don't care.
But wasn't that message just sent to you prior to 10 p.m.?
Ooh.
Throwing it out there. I'm a little confused.
That was a phone call. There's a difference. I'm talking about Facebook messages. I even went and was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and, is this not recording to my, huh?
What?
Oh, great. Okay, well, that's funny.
Sharing.
It didn't record it over to Twitch for some reason, so we're not on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Oh, is that why people are calling you? Amanda, you're not on Twitch.
I'll just throw it up there and be like, hey, my bad. I don't know why I clicked stream on Twitch, so it had a glitch. Because I'm sitting there going, why are there no views? There should always be one view because I have to sit in the creator dashboard to monitor the stream. Why are there no views? Because that's actually considered a view. So if you do decide that you want to be a Twitch streamer, one of the things to get to affiliated is you have to get so many views. Get your friends together, have them watch the stream, and count yourself as one of the views. That's what I did.
Hacks, cheats, false
Like,
starts.
yeah,
It's work for you.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you pay attention, everybody who's a YouTuber automatically likes their own videos. I like my video. I like my video. I like my video. I like my video. I like my video.
Shush.
Shush.
Hacks.
This is the one who comes in. Okay, this is the one that goes, watches a video on YouTube, makes a comment about it, but doesn't even like the video.
I don't like shit.
To be fair, I didn't either until I started actually getting subscribers on our YouTube channel. I never liked or subscribed to channels before then. So
I'm like, you can like the video. It's not going to kill you to like the video.
See, I use my like list so I can watch videos. It's
So
a like list.
that's understandable.
No, I'm not gonna make playlists. I already got playlists and I get confused. I'm a baby.
Okay, there is no excuse for that, Kathy, because
I'm a baby.
No.
That's my excuse, baby.
Because let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
What are you doing counting soap? God.
I don't know what's going on.
Hold on.
She's counting the number of playlists she has so she can prove me wrong.
62 playlists. Now, I can create playlists, and I can keep them organized. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You should be able to do the same damn thing.
No, because I'm lazy.
Well, no shit.
That's too many playlists.
I have Christmas playlists, and I have Halloween playlists, and I have comic book playlists, and then I will admit some of the playlists are because they're the videos for the channel.
Fair enough.
Out of the 66, 25 of those are my private videos.
Thought you had DVDs for
that. Shame on you.
Yeah, but it was a good one.
Look, we didn't have the technology you kids have today.
We have the technology. We can make them better.
We didn't have awesome websites like you kids have today where it's like, I don't need to buy that. I had to buy mine. Especially mine. Because it was really hard to find mine. Unless I went to Hustler of Hollywood, I wasn't finding this shit.
Fair enough.
Such a great store. Okay, I'm sorry. Hustler of Hollywood has the cutest outfits and the cutest Halloween costumes. And they have bras for big busty women. It's actually where I used to get a lot of my bras because I was so heavy set before I had the surgery that I had to go to a place like that because it was the only thing that were like, oh, we got you, babe. We can hold those up. We got you. So if you're a big girl and you're like, man, I need a nice, comfortable bra that works, and you got booms, go to those places like Hustler of Hollywood or something like that, because man, they got you. They'll even bring in a female. She'd be like, yeah, we could tweak this here and here and here, and you're just like, I'm being played with and she's hot. Look, and I'm straight. What's this feeling? I thought I was straight. Because, man, they hire some gorgeous women to work there. Oh.
I mean, I have a feeling that's probably the point, considering the name.
Look, it's one of my favorite stores of all time.
Ow.
What?
Yeah, mine is the Lego store.
I like the Lego store.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I've only been there once, so.
Got hit on and completely ignored the guy.
Hey, sometimes you just can't tell if a guy's hitting on you.
It's okay. I
Is he
can never tell
breathing?
ever.
Is he breathing? He's
Guys don't
probably
hit
hitting
on
on you.
Sissy, guys don't hit on me. I'm ugly.
I assumed Amanda was going to say something, so I just keep him quiet.
She's not happy about that, but it's also true. I'm ugly, so.
So what are you saying about your sissy, since we look alike?
You're prettier than I am.
No, I'm thinner than you are.
That is also true. That's part of the reason why you're prettier than I am.
No.
Yes.
No. Because there are people that I think, and it could be because I've always seen them that size, but there are women out there that I think, they're like, oh, I look at all the weight I lost, and I'm like, can you get fat again?
I'm saying that thin is the best, but being the way I am is not good. Therefore, you are better.
It's genetics. You're your size because of genetics, and I'm the hairless thinner one because of mine.
Yeah, bitch.
Different mothers.
Bitch.
So blame your mom.
Holy shit! Wow!
What?
I'm sorry. I may or may not be playing Fall Guys right now, and I just got yeeted to the very end of the map into first place.
Wait, you're playing Fall Guys?
I'm playing Fall Guys, and I got yeeted into the end of the map. I got first place.
No. I'm not getting that game. Okay, I'll get it so I can play with you, Cassie. I'm never gonna.
This is the second time I've played it, Sissy. Calm down.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Cool. So that means you want to play tomorrow.
No, I'm only playing right now while we're talking because all my other games are downloading, so I can't play anything else.
Because we're playing tomorrow.
Nah.
I'd invite Tom, but he doesn't play Fall Guys.
Nah. Not my thing.
And he still hasn't downloaded Fortnite, so he could play with me a Fortnite yet.
Oh no, it's always been downloaded. I've just never played it.
Don't do it. It's an evil game.
Because every Thursday we play Fortnite.
It's an evil game. Don't do it.
Come play with Tom. Look at me.
Huh?
Come play with me, Tom. Here.
What are you, Alex?
Maybe.
Come play with me. I'm working. Fuck your job. No.
Well, no, because I'm gonna need that house in Colorado to set up my shop. So no, keep your job. We discussed this. By the way, Kathy, Tom's buying this really big house. We're taking over.
Yeah, but it's in Colorado. That's like where the beach is, and I don't want to be around that.
Haven't even found a house.
I know there's a small state called Ohio. They got houses for sale here. You should come look.
No, they don't. That's a lie. Don't. They don't have good houses here in Ohio.
Okay.
That's where my sister used to live.
Look. So a lot of the houses that we have are haunted, or if you get at a really good price, there might be a couple of dead bodies in the basement.
Or mice, or
Why are you giving me
cockroaches.
reasons to move there?
Or bed bugs, specifically.
All right, not as awesome. But the dead bodies and the ghost thing sounds pretty freaking sweet.
Okay.
It sounds like you guys are living in like a perpetual episode of True Detective or some shit.
Could you possibly leave any of the stuff on the couch for me?
No.
Probably.
She has knocked down Rosie, Rainbow Dash, the Pokemon, Bubbles.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
By the way, now that we got that, now that we know how to do what we need to do, we need to play that again.
What, Pokemon?
No. Gmod. Hi, person in the side that I
Gmod.
can't see.
Yeah.
That was nice sign language, by the
We
way.
need to play Gmod though when we get Shane and Josh in on it.
By the way, what's that Batman thing in the background?
Oh, that was a old birthday gift that somebody painted for me.
Hmm.
Ow, I've been hit by a fruit. Ow, I've been hit by a fruit. Oh, I'm dead.
mean, everything. I mean, it's either like books or Legos and shit in the background. So that's.
Oh, I'm not getting to the end of this one.
You know, it's so funny because, like, I meet people and they talk about all these nerdy things, and then I see their houses, and they have such normal houses.
God damn.
And then you see mine.
I mean, but
Sissy, as in all things, you are
gonna be pretty bad.
As in all things, Sissy, you're singularly more hardcore about decorating than other people.
True.
I've been eliminated.
Sissy decorates. I've been eliminated. I'm sorry. I didn't know my decorating was gonna get you killed.
Yeah, you did.
So let's have a fun question. We'll start with Tom. Tom, someone wants to turn you into an action figure. Do you want to be an actual action figure or a pop figure?
Oh, an action figure, absolutely.
Then what are the two items that come with you as an action figure?
A revolver with one bullet and probably a guide on how to turn yourself back into a human. No matter what, you've got at least two options on how to get out.
That wasn't exactly like mine was a controller and a chihuahua. Those were my accessories. They're like a gun and a guide. What universe does your action figure live in, Tom?
Hey, you asked, you know. We all sprinkle elements from our real life.
Kathy, pop figure or action figure?
Do I look exactly as I look right now?
If the answer is yes, then which one?
Pop figure.
If the answer is no, which one?
Action figure.
All right, and if you became an action figure, what are the two accessories that you would come with?
I would have bunny suit with fishnets on because that's the best accessory ever.
Okay, that's just your wardrobe, but okay.
The wardrobe is accessory. And I would probably have Sawunga, the Sword of Hell from Inuyasha.
I don't know what that is, but
I like how you two went into these two different realms, and I'm like, me, the actual me, as an action figure, and since I'm a gamer, my controller and my chihuahua. Like I took it, I took it absolutely literally, and I love the fact that you two went. Tom's gonna go this way, and Kathy's gonna go that way.
Well, I mean, I went for a weapon, so the most powerful weapon I can think of. And then I went for the sexy girl because as a bi female, I prefer sexy women. So I decided to make myself a sexy woman.
Well, I mean, Kathy, let's face it. If I'm gonna be an action figure, I probably would come with this shirt, and then I would come with a tank top that has AGP, a black tank top with AGP on it, and a pair of black pants with AGP on it.
That is also true, correct?
Because that's all. Because it's all I wear.
All good choices.
I mean, hell, your gray hoodie or jacket you have on has more color than most of the shit I own.
I mean, I have a pretty colorful wardrobe personally. I can't really pull off like grays and stuff like that. So my wardrobe is all like blues and reds and stuff like that.
What's your favorite color, by the way, Tom? I don't know this answer.
Blue.
Wrong answer, but that's okay.
Yeah,
So I know we're talking about stuff, but I'm just gonna cut into this. This
Oh, there's a
guy's name in Fall Guy is Aborted Orphan.
nice. I don't really know how those two things can correlate, but you know, kind of seems like you can't have one without the other, or
Just
rather, you can only have one and not the other.
Shane, you didn't come to the podcast, but you're going to allow me to see that you're playing Cyberpunk 2077. Shame on you.
See,
Yeah.
Shane's like that guy who forgets to put himself offline. If I am ever like gonna go play a game and I don't want to be bothered, and I like am intending not to be bothered, I am meticulous about being offline.
Watch this. I see you playing a game
put
and
your
not
foot down, Gordon.
in
Joking,
the
yeah.
People are allowed to play. He's allowed to go play a game, sissy.
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
we have collaborating to do, and
Maybe he had a bad day and he just wants to relax by playing a shitty game.
there is nothing more relaxing than being with us and Tom.
That is in no way true. I cannot think of anybody to be less relaxing with than myself.
Kathy, how many times do I have to tell you? It's better to play with others than with yourself.
That's not true.
It depends on the day you're having.
Yeah, well, it's probably easier for you than me, so there.
I mean, yeah, it's wonderful.
Gordon, put the leg away.
Minimum effort, maximum results. That has been my motto ever since I left retail. Hey, and even before then, that was my motto. So,
Oh, that explains the YouTube channel. No.
you're not wrong.
Guys, you killed me. Ugh.
We killed her, Tom. She's dead.
That happens.
Died.
That's okay. I'm invested in the coffin business. I got you covered.
When this airs, I'm going to be demonetized and canceled and banned on Twitter because we killed her.
Should be fine.
Straight sister of bisexual sister murders her on live on stream.
But that's a headline. That is a headline.
That would be a headline they would use, and then right underneath they cancel AGP, and I'm just going, but no.
You tried so hard and got so far.
No.
But
And of course, and you know how our society works. So like they would pull it straight out of proportion. Well, back in this day, they had a fight, and obviously Amanda could never let go.
obviously.
What? Are you nuts? I have walked around with my baby sister since she could move. Like, this is mine, and just walked off. Pam's like, look, my baby. I went, look, mine. Bye. This is mine. I took Kathy. I did my best to mold her.
She molded me from the darkness.
I introduced her to Rocky Horror Picture Show. I introduced her to Labyrinth. I have done everything in my power to make sure that she could be great. And she is.
I'm not finishing this level.
Because of the power of me. I'm sorry, what was that noise, Kathy?
That was me impersonating Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was going to make that joke, so I'm glad that you said that's who you're impersonating.
I made it to the end. Woo.
Woo.
Here, I'm gonna turn my camera on for like a minute. So,
oh, there's my sexy. Oh no, that's not my sexy baby sister. That's her ceiling.
I'm turning the camera. There he is.
That's not my baby sexy sister. That's her sexy kitty.
Yeah. Stop complaining. Take what you can get.
Who is the best little boy in the world?
Which remind me, when you are able to come over after your quarantine is up from when you went out, remind me that I also have a gift for Becky.
Okay. What's up? You want to say hi to the people? Say hi.
Hi, Gordon.
Hey,
What
little
is it?
chunks.
Wait. When did Gordon get his ear cut off?
Oh, it's been like that since we got him.
Who hurt the poor kitty?
Oh, fuck, the game's starting. Oh, fuck.
Probably another kitty.
She needed the phone, Tom. Did you see that? I know you're working, but pay attention.
Did I mute the phone? Can you not hear me?
Oh, we can hear you. We also watched you drop the phone like, my game started. Yeet.
Yeah, you're like, that's fine.
His ear came. Oh, I've been killed. His ear came like that when we got him. They do that when they neuter cats or neuter or spay cats to notify that they've been spayed or neutered.
Can we start doing that to men and women?
You know? It's called marriage, Amanda. Got
Okay.
him.
No. I'm gonna lay down the law right here and right now. If I marry a man and I'm not getting it at the very least 3 times a week, I don't care how long we've been married, at least 3 times a week, except for that 1 week out of the month where it's like, don't touch me and leave me the hell alone. Matter of fact, you might want to move out of the house for the next 7 days. I think that is grounds for divorce, and I get everything.
To be fair, Amanda, though, you are in so much of the minority on that opinion. Let's be fair.
I don't understand. I never understood.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, neither do I. So
You love being on camera, don't you, little boy?
I just
like,
know.
I like to believe I have a pretty firm grasp on most things in life, but I'm also so apathetic towards most of it that it doesn't really make a difference.
I will refuse. I refuse that scenario. And if we're just newly married, I want it at least 14 times a week.
Ow! Why are you chomping, huh? Why are you chomping, huh? Why are you chomping me?
Who are you barking at? Shane's not here. You don't need to growl at him.
Yeah, but you said his name while trying to play Cyberpunk, so
That is true. Who's your baby? Come here, precious. Oh,
You just got slobber all over my hand.
hi, baby.
that's fine.
Oh. So, can you do mommy a favor and let her sleep past 5:30 in the morning? That'd be weird.
No.
She has been waking me up at 5:30 in the morning every morning.
Gordon knows what time I get up, so he wakes me up about half an hour early so I can give him food.
And Fizzy knows what time I get up, about 2:00 in the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Look, okay, I'm sorry. If I could sleep all day, every day, and make that a lifestyle, I totally would.
That's called being in a coma.
Yes, but at least I'm not hungry, so I'm not eating.
That's called being in a coma.
No, that's called weight loss. Look, just
Wait, is medical problems considered a lifestyle now?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Excuse me. Get off the comic books. Down. Off.
Why? You're never gonna look at the comic books. Let me do what I want.
Yeah, Amanda.
No, we do not. They are bagged and board and sealed. You don't touch them.
But I do what I want.
Because she's a cat. Yes, I know.
All right, your words.
Vulcan Kitty. Bad cat.
Lieutenant Savick. Oh, I've been killed.
Yes, that is Lieutenant Savick, named after Kirstie Alley's character from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, the original.
God, that's so many words. Kathy doesn't understand. Guys, get away from me, you little freaky beans.
From the original set of movies where the evens were good and the odds were bad.
With the whale.
Villains weren't that interesting. They were still villains, though.
The motion picture, boring. Wrath of Khan, awesome. Search for Spock, Voyage Home with the whales, funny as hell.
Wrath of
whale
Khan
one-
is the only Star Trek movie I've ever watched more than once.
No, dude. Have you watched The Voyage Home since you've been an adult? That's the one with the humpback whales.
I definitely did at some point because me and my older brother did like a only Star Trek marathon one, like for a week straight. But I was pretty drunk for most of it. As you properly should be when watching movies.
I've been killed.
What are the? I mean, like everybody knows the whole. I'm looking for your nuclear vessels, but for me, it's the scene where they're in the hospital, and McCoy is just like, "This is so barbaric," and he talks to this lady. She gives her this pill, and then all of a sudden, "Doctor gave me a pill and I grew a new kidney. Doctor gave me a pill and I grew a new kidney," and I'm just laughing my ass off. It is one of the funniest damn things. And the doctors are trying to sedate her, and he's just like, "No." That and when Scotty goes and he picks up the mouse and he's like, "Hello, computer. Hello."
Okay, I remember that.
It's still one of the funniest ones. It's still and it was my favorite as a kid. As an adult, obviously, it's funny how certain movies were your favorite in a certain genre as a kid, and then as you get older, it kind of switches.
Oh yeah.
Like for me,
Okay.
Return of the Jedi was fantastic. I loved the Ewoks. As an adult, I'm going,
And you're like,
yeah,
this is
Empire's
the
way
decision.
more better.
Yeah. Maybe not.
Of course, I'll still take Ewoks over Jar Jar and the new trilogy. So
I won't take Ewoks over anything. It was a mistake. If
You're
George
right,
Lucas if George Lucas remade Return of the Jedi in the same way that he did for like A New Hope and just got rid of the Ewoks, I'd be like, oh, all right, fair enough.
Hi, little boy. Oh, good boy.
Look.
He's in it.
Off-putting everything.
regardless of anything, we need the Ewoks, and you know why we need the Ewoks.
Because they're teddy bears.
I know why you're saying we need the Ewoks, but I disagree. We don't need the Ewoks.
Why am I saying we need the Ewoks?
No. You gotta justify this yourself. You're making a bold claim saying we need the Ewoks. You gotta
We do.
justify why you need the Ewoks.
Without the Ewoks, we would have never been introduced to Warwick Davis. The end. I win.
That Warwick Davis is R2D2.
No, that was Kenny Baker.
I don't know these things.
I feel like that's not a strong enough justification for the Ewoks.
Bullshit! It gave me Willow. It gave me. He's no. What the? Oh, those are your fingers. I was like, why am I in your nose?
Look at the rotund boy. Look how big he is when he lays down like that. Can you see him from that angle?
I mean, come on. Willow is enough to just go yes, because if I didn't have Willow, then I wouldn't have Val Kilmer as Mad Mardigan. See?
Why are you trying to justify Val Kilmer now?
Because him as Mad Mardigan was great.
That's fair. I don't know. In my opinion, Val Kilmer's only had 2 good roles, and none of them were sci-fi or fantasy.
Okay.
Actually, I guess Top Gun is fantasy.
I will defend him on no. In the Batman what is it? Batman Forever? On one account. I don't think he was a great Batman, but he was definitely a great Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with that.
It's kind of like how I look at Michael Keaton. I think Michael Keaton's a great Batman, but I don't think he was the best Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Just switch places.
I still like the movies, and yeah, Batman Forever starts the decline into the campiness, but Batman and Robin just took it to a place that you can't recover after you watch it.
Well,
I like Batman Forever.
I think so.
I mean, the biggest disappointment in Batman Forever is Tommy Lee Jones got the role of Two-Face when we already had Billy D. Williams as Harvey Dent, and he should have been Two-Face. Thank God the Batman Lego movie fixed that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, everybody wanted to see Billy D. Williams as Two-Face. Everybody wanted to see it. He wanted to see it. That's why he got promised the role, Kathy. That's why he actually got paid for
as the younger person who didn't watch a lot of Batman, and the only Batmans I saw were Batman the Animated Series, and I don't really remember that much of it, and then Batman Forever, and then the Batman with Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze.
That's Batman and Robin, the shit show that it is.
I liked both of those movies, and I prefer Two-Face and the Riddler from Batman Forever than anything else I've ever seen either of those characters in.
You forgot
and this isn't me playing Back to the Future and trying to just rile you up. This is me being serious in that I prefer the Two-Face and the Riddler from that movie than anything else I've seen them in.
Look, Batman Forever is one of those guilty pleasures where I can watch it. Jim Carrey's a little over the top, but he's okay.
That makes him fun.
But you messed up by the fact that you said you watched Batman the Animated Series and did not say that was the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Oh no, Batman the Animated Series is a great thing. I just don't remember it nearly as well as I remember the actual movies.
I can fix that. I own it.
No, I'm good.
Because y'all can fight over who the best Batman and who the best Joker is. Batman the Animated Series has the best Batman and has the best Joker.
That is true. Those I can agree on.
Nah, I disagree.
You're just trying to be evil.
No, I actually firmly believe that Joaquin Phoenix is the best Joker. And I firmly believe that Ben Affleck was the best Batman.
Is Joaquin Phoenix the one from the new one?
Yes.
I've never seen that movie, so I don't know what he's like in it. All I know is that people like the scene where he walks down the stairs.
Yeah, well, people are tourists.
I know this is going to be the unpopular opinion. I liked Joker. I just didn't think it was all that.
People, stop fucking hitting me.
It's basically Taxi Driver. It's really,
and maybe that's why I was like, I've kind of seen this.
No, yeah, you did. I'm talking about purely from an acting standpoint and from what I wanted to see from it. Joaquin Phoenix absolutely blew me away.
Okay, so let me rephrase this. Based off of comic books, because his Joker's in a realm really all on its own, in my opinion. So based off of comic book versions of the Joker, I'm going to say that Mark Hamill Joker is just, he's got everything. I mean, you see how great his Joker is when the very first episode really doesn't have anything to do with Batman. It's about some normal guy cutting him off, and he's like, you owe me. You cut me off in traffic.
I love that episode. That's the first time we see Harley, too.
And Kevin Conroy is a great Batman. Now, like I said, I may not be a big fan of BVS, but Ben Affleck plays a great Batman. Yes. He really does. And I know everybody's like, oh, but Batman doesn't kill. You all didn't read any old style comics where Batman's running around with guns, did you?
Yeah, clearly they didn't.
It's like,
I was bored in the darkness.
Tom Hardy, you know.
I was about to say, Tom doesn't want us to see something. He's covering the camera.
It's a mic.
One charger decided to stop working, so I had to turn it around and plug it in.
Oh, look at your little blue little Mikey. It's so cute.
Yeah, Yeti.
Is that one of those blue Yetis?
Yes.
Chris has one, and his is red. And like one of the funniest things he thought when he was setting up his Twitch channel is he put up like his setup of like his computer and everything, and he's like, mic is a Blue Yeti mic, but it is a red mic. And she showed it to me,
Got a
and I'm
point.
like, okay. And he's like, it's a Blue Yeti, but it's red. I'm like, okay, babe. Okay.
Got a point.
It's bleeding. That's what it is. It's just bleeding. It's been injured.
Yes. That is what you should take away from it.
Okay, now I'm going to say something, and no one's allowed to ship this. No one's allowed to take this out of context. Y'all just deal with it.
Okay.
Tom, I've seen pictures of you.
Uh-huh.
They don't do you any justice.
I don't
Okay.
know.
He's a young boy with a nice beard and a nice coif. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I've seen pictures of them, and when I actually saw you, your pictures do you no justice. You're
Like,
very. I think you're such a. See, I can't say it. I'm too old to say how handsome you are.
that's absolutely untrue. You're allowed to say whatever you want. It's a free country. Well, semi-free country.
Huh.
Haha, satire. But thank you. I mean, I don't know. I was.
You're my
I
friend. I'm allowed to compliment you, right?
I
Maybe.
mean, yeah.
Fucker.
Pretty sure friends are allowed to compliment each other. Otherwise, what's the point of being friends?
That's not true. Friends are only there to talk to each other on occasion.
I thought
That's
friends were there to just go, oh, you're having a good day here. Let me bust that for you.
I mean, yeah, I mean, is what I do much different?
Oh.
But no, I have Alex, I think, is like the only guy that I have on Snapchat, and half of it is just him asking me to send him a picture after I go to the gym. It's weird. But that's what friends are for.
So there's two possibilities then. Either he
Yeah.
wants it because he's looking at it, or he wants it so he can use it somewhere else and say that it's him.
That's both are fine.
I don't know.
Considering that I don't use them for either of those purposes, I mean, at least someone's getting some use out of it.
Based on the fact that I read everything that comes through the Discord, I think I'm going to need that fan art of Tom and Alex.
I mean, Alex will probably find someone to do it first because, you know, it's Alex.
It's kind of like how
he'll make it happen.
I'm going to need that fan art of Shane and DJ.
You asked
Shane
for too
and
much.
DJ or Josh and DJ?
Or Josh and why I say Shane, Josh and DJ.
It's
Both
just
is fine.
DJ and everybody.
Let's go for both. Let's go for both.
Okay. I mean, we did pawn DJ off on Shane when we didn't have a Josh. I was like, here,
We
hi,
truly did.
say hi to Shane.
Oh, guys,
This is your new best friend.
So, has anybody been paying attention to what's going on? So like this thing with the Jacksepticeye and basically telling people, yo, knock it off with the stuff, with the shipping.
I've been keeping like a casual eye on it, but not enough to like speak on it.
Like
I mean, based on what I
can
read,
see the
though, I
point.
agree with him. I think it's a weird thing that people do, and I think it needs to stop. I agree with him on it.
I mean, it's something like when we're friends and we go, okay, somebody get on that and show me the fan art of it, and kind of going, okay, you know, do it for the fun of it, not be serious about it. And somebody does it for the fun of it and they're not really serious about it. It's just like something that it's because it became a joke or something between us.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing. But to people who, you know, when people flat out go, look, guys, I really don't want you shipping me with anybody.
Yeah.
And then the fans get upset and then like, oh, well, it's because you're a homophobe. Okay, a straight person is not good. You know, a straight person is allowed to say they don't want to be shipped with another person just as much as anybody else of any sexual orientation is allowed to say they don't want to be shaped with anybody else. I've been editing like 9 this morning on and my brain is not in a place.
That's okay. I know the feeling.
That's all right, Shane. You don't have a brain. We love you anyway. But you know, if you're a true fan and somebody goes, look, guys, just tell Tom to do all the work. Oh, it's your boyfriend, Tom. It's Alex.
Wait, what do I have to do?
Shane said that he's been working all day editing videos, and so he's not in the right mindset to do a podcast right now, which is why he's playing, which is
Oh.
understandable. And then Alex goes, just make Tom do all the work.
Yeah.
Yes, Tom, go ahead and do Shane versus the world. I really want to see that episode. Can you go ahead and record that episode for him? I want to see this.
Yeah, why not?
Hi,
What
Shane
else
here.
to do?
But going back, I mean, like, Kathy, agree or disagree?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my God.
What am I agreeing to?
Okay. So there's this thing going on right now, and Jacksepticeye came out and told people that they really need to stop doing this shipping of real people. You know, he talked about his experience when everybody was constantly shipping him and Markiplier, and it made it very uncomfortable. And it made it uncomfortable for the two of them a lot of times in their friendship because everybody just kept constantly, oh, me. And people are doing it again with two straight guys. And then people are saying, well, if they don't want to be shipped like that, obviously they're like anti-LGBTQ or they're homophobes. And people just really, unless it's something where like we're joking about it and like we make the joke, make me that fan art in a joking manner, by the way. So it's a joke. It's a ha ha. No one, for the love of God, Tom is not really with Alex. Shane is not really with DJ, and Josh and DJ are not together. Okay? It's just a joke.
You absolute cunt. Ah.
I was trying to make a point and she called me the C word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've had 5 of 6 rings for so long. I'm just trying to get a 6th ring.
My best bet to you is stay in one section. The rings will come back. But do you agree or disagree that people really need to start, especially when it comes to real people, and when people ask them not to do it, should they or should they not stop with the fan art of shipping them with someone?
Yes, they should. People should stop when the creator actually asks you to do that. I lost. When the creator actually asks you to stop shipping with them with people, yes, it should be an easy thing to acquiesce to.
And maybe people should stop it altogether. I mean, I hate to say this, but I mean, do you know how I would be so uncomfortable if somebody shipped me with Kathy? She's my sister, for frack's sakes. Or Cassie, who is my friend. Or even Tyler. No.
Sorry, Tyler.
The entire town thinks you're fucking anyways. So.
Yeah, the entire town kind of shipped us together anyway, and it really pisses me off. So I can kind of understand where people are coming from. Hell, even his dad thought that we were dating. Tyler's dad asked me, are you dating my son? I said no, and he goes, okay, so then can I ask you out? You're my best friend's dad. No.
Yeah,
No.
but it's Pops.
It is Pops. Oh my God. It's like, I am not dating my best friend's dad that I know everything about, who already has like 6 or 7 girls. No. 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 That's not how I roll. But you know, I kind of understand it. It's, you know, how uncomfortable would it be if I woke up the next day and I see Amanda and Kathy fan art of them as she's a woman and I don't swing that way. If you do, that's great for you, not me. That's already made me uncomfortable. Second, ew, she's my sister. And you know, yeah. If we were popular or famous enough, there would be people who would do that shit.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, people are weird.
Yes.
It's a good way to sum it up. And, stop shipping people who are uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, just stop.
Basic human decency, really.
Go back to shipping your She-Ra and the Princesses of Power and your Steven Universe characters and things like that.
I do that already, though.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, some of us will still judge you for it, just not as much as the other ones.
That's fine.
I mean, Is shipping really all that new of a thing? Not really. Because there's many of us that even when we were kids, especially with the cartoons we grew up with, you could call it shipping.
Yeah.
Because we were like, does he like her? Do they have a thing? Yada yada. Because let's face it, cartoons in the 80s are nothing like the cartoons a lot of people have nowadays. In the 80s, it was a very formulaic process.
If
Yeah.
we if we didn't have shipping, you wouldn't have Star Trek. I'm not joking though. If it wasn't for the young women who shipped the Star Trek characters, Star Trek wouldn't have continued.
She's not wrong.
I know.
Now, on the opposite side of that, though, if it weren't for the people that were shipping people like the Winchesters, we could have ended Supernatural in season 5 when it was supposed to end, instead of the bullshit that's been happening over the last 10 years. So there's a good and a bad side of that coin.
Right. But it's like the 80s, the late 70s, early 80s had a very similar, very easy thing. 4 guys, 1 girl, 1 bad guy. Bad guy always wants to go after girl. There's the hot guy, the jerk, the tubby guy, and the kid. Whether female or male, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's the Friday 13th formula.
Yeah. And then, of course, then you start the shipping. Oh, well, yeah, she's supposed to be with this guy, but I like this guy better, and I think they're a better match. Or maybe she should just end up with the villain. So shipping's kind of been around for a really long time. We've been thinking of shipping and Rule 34 longer than you kids had it before the internet was ever invented. We just didn't have the internet to share it.
Poor children.
And I am being honest. Where you guys got Rule 34, we had to reenact it with our toys.
Hey, man. Barbies and G.I. Joes ain't going to make themselves.
Yeah. Best part is you have the original G.I. Joes, which are Barbie doll size, so they can get her. And then you got the smaller ones, and they could take on the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, there you go. Who didn't want to double team Leia in the slave outfit?
Oh, wow. That was
G.I. Joe infiltrating other pop culture iconic series since the 1980s.
Hey, man. Like you said, you got to make concessions sometimes.
Look, I never got a Cobra Commander when I was little, but I had 3 Darth Vaders. So I took a Sharpie. I had to take a Sharpie and I colored Darth Vader's face silver and turn him into Cobra Commander.
Blaspheme.
That's an acceptable trade-off, I think.
You dinosaur! You dinosaur fuck! You killed me!
Well, she's channeling her inner Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, you killed me! You lion. You're gonna kill me. Okay, good. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Okay, we're good.
Seriously, Kathy needs to just do a show where no one sees what she's playing. And she just records audio and let people's imaginations go wild. I think it would probably be one of the most popular audio shows in the world.
Sissy, it would just be me going, hello, sir. Sir, how are you? Sir, please get away from me.
Okay. And you can clip that. Sir, how are you doing, sir? Please get away from me. And people could go rampant on what they thought that was.
It's true.
Just from that simple, you dinosaur fuck, you killed me. You could find yourself anywhere from a Jurassic Park meme to a furry meme to Rule 34. That line has no possibilities or no
Fall
end.
Guys to games.
I'm just saying. It's a great idea. It's copywritten. It's mine.
Oh, here's a cute little boy.
You're staring down at me, and it's really creepy, Tom.
That's a message.
Little sweetie
Decide
boy.
to text me in the middle of this, which I do have to be going here in about 10
No.
minutes.
Yeah, we're actually getting ready to wrap up. It was just I looked over
Okay.
at your screen and you're like, "Hello,
Good.
Amanda. How are you doing?"
Yeah.
I
Good.
don't
My
know.
camera's at
Type out a
13%, so
But of course, as always, sorry it was already 15, 20 minutes in when I realized it wasn't streaming over to it. So, but this is going to go up on Twitch, and then it'll go to YouTube about a week later. But as always, guys, thank you so much for following us, checking us out. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can check us out on YouTube. Please give the channel a follow. Which reminds me real quickly, because I forgot to do this because I'm such a bad human being. Just bend me over and spank me. I'm horrible.
Please, no, please, please. I just want to.
I think that is the wrong time to say that after I just said what I said.
I'm
But
just stuck in a wormhole, please.
But big shout out to Thomas T. Gnome and Grizzly Artist for following. Thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to check out Scoop Hash. They're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They're on Twitch and they're on YouTube. That's that name right there by on Tom. So make sure that you check them out. And when this gets uploaded, there'll be links to their stuff in the description. On that note, thank you guys so much. You all have yourself a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye, humans. I'm getting crushed.